Hello everybody and welcome back to Atelier Ryza 3 with me, Dark Mazda, for Dark Mazda Series Gaming. In the previous episode we were continuing with the story and we were headed back to the underworld after meeting up with Fee and repairing her necklace. I say her, but it's necklace. And we had some other bits and bobs to do while we were there. So we're going to continue from that section now. Let's see how the story develops. So we have to head back to see Fee. We'll see how these guys... Oh, we'll feed this. Go on then, we've got 80s on everything. This is Big Pony. See how that gets on. Okay. So where are we heading now then? Over this way. Oh, Fee. You have to be more careful, Fee. Hey Kilo, I hope I'm not interrupting. I don't think you can ever interrupt me. There's nothing to interrupt. I was explaining what I've learned so far about the Dragon's Passage and the gates. Quite the opposite of the Sanctuary. Whether as an entrance or an exit, it was the mass of an unnatural force that was forced to be there. Maybe that is how the gates function. We younger generations have been fighting for as long as we've known, so we are lacking in knowledge. We only knew about the natural gates from rumours. This is mind-blowing, to be honest. Perhaps we both obsessed with the little details. Still, it's too dangerous to be careless. We need more time to become true neighbours. More time. Would take all my life, Ryza's and the others, and maybe even Kilo's lifetime, to be able to do so. But it is important to have hope and take one step at a time. I was also just mulling about it in the Sanctuary until I met you guys. Only just a few, but some people have returned to the Sanctuary. Just takes baby steps and the courage to make those steps. With a few more to the team, and then we can be trusted to protect the Sanctuary. Then I can do what you promised, the other way around. I can follow the passage and come see you in your world. Promise, eh? Mind your business. It's a pretty serious topic. Kilo, you should come meet my father in my hometown someday. Then my father will say no more. To Mr. Brunnen. Wait, what? To your father? Kilo, this is my oath to you. I leave to you what is most precious to me. Whoa, whoa. Boss, do you know what you're saying? Told you this was a serious thing. I've been listening to Empel and the others. I'm not just saying this, but I actually want to think about the future with Kilo. Okay, I will take it. Wait, what? What should I even do with this? Head to the underworld Atelier. Well, let's just teleport there. It's going to take a while to get there. Preparing for battle against the Felucia. There's another quest here. Well, let's pick up this other quest first. We'll get up then. You've been guarding the sanctuary all by yourself ever since we got back, huh? Did you get lonely at all? Not even once. For me, this is the way it is. And since this world is my home, how could I feel lonely at all? Wow, in my case, when I leave Kirken Island, even for a little, I miss it. That simply speaks to how wonderful your home is. Heh, maybe so. It's the boonies, and there isn't much to do, but I love it. Sounds nice, hearing you talk about it. I'm becoming interested in Kirken Island. How about this? I'll bring some of our local Kirken fruit with me next time. Once you've tried it, you'll be even more interested in Kirken Island. Kirken fruit? Well, I can't wait to try it. So we can report this, so why not? How many do we need? 5. This is. So what do you think? Oh, it's so good. I've never had such fresh fruit before. If you ever feel like visiting my island, let me know anytime. And Boss would definitely want to show you around the island. Boss? Ah, right. I remember that Kirken Island is Boss's home too. Oh, sounds like you're more interested in Boss than in Kirken Island. Indeed. I want to know what kind of environment Boss was brought up in. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you were looking forward to Boss showing you around. What kind of feelings does Kilo have for Boss anyway? In any case, she's interested, that's for sure. That much is good. May not be as nice as Kirken fruit, but I have this. Please take it. So what have we got? Lost Alucard recipe. I've been checking this chart all this time and have been sorting through it and found out something. As suspected, I'm sure that these stars are all pointing to gates. And this is a device to point to the code of the universe. So somewhere amongst these countless stars, there is something that leads to the code of the universe. Looking in this small ball that has even smaller stars in it, can you even find anything? Yeah, that is the problem. Ah, I got it. So that's where it all hits the brakes. The lights are so weak. We could get more from it if they were brighter. That's true. So if we could get more light shining on it. Thanks, Diane. Maybe it will work. Oh, me again? What have you come up with this time? This. Is that metal reinforced crystal? Yeah, according to my research, these crystals are... It seems like these crystals are forcing power out from the tablet. It is reacting to the power of transcendence and amplifying it. The alchemists of Sardonica must have been working on this too. Okay, I get the picture. If we combine this with the chart, maybe we could strengthen the power of the light too. Let's give it a try. Globe of Another Sky's recipe. That must be a weapon for boss, is it? It's done. I'm pretty proud of this. Look, something is attached to the chart. If it's not combined properly, the force wouldn't transmit, and it was quite hard to adjust. Take a look at the light. We're getting close, I'm sure. Empel, could you please explain it to us in a language we can understand? Yeah, it is about time. Okay, I will sort things and explain everything. Been waiting for this. Okay, let's start with the plan. Protecting Kirken Island. This is the goal we need to achieve. In order to do that, we need to move Kark Isles far away or just make it disappear somehow. Yes, to do that, we had to find the device that controls the island, but the palace that was supposed to house that was empty. I also cannot seem to find any other place or site other than the palace that is equipped with such a device. So from some traces I could find, it could be that the island is just an entrance or starting point. I still often hear the voice reach into the cord. I'm pretty sure there is something there. Judging by the relics, it seems that people thought you reached the cord by opening the gate in the stone chamber. So that's why Emil and the other alchemists were researching transcendence using the dragon vein, right? Yes, but that method had one problem. It wouldn't be able to get us past the world's wall. His method failed. However, we have the Orin, we have Carla, we have proof of friendship with them. Look at the centre of this one I just made. It is hard to see amongst the other stars, but there is one big bright spot. This can't be. This is it. Yeah, this is the Temple of Wisdom, the citadel of the people of the Age of God, and the core of the universe. So all we have to do is go there, take out anyone we need to, and let Ryza free, and we will be done. Thank you. However, I left out one crucial problem that hasn't been resolved at all. And that is? The same problem that troubled other alchemists. How to cross the walls of the world. I see. A device needed to maintain absolute dominance, so they won't let you obtain it that easily. Well, that is weird. They're inviting us in, but we don't have any information. Yes, even when checking out the island, the only thing I got was the power to tell far away. Even if the power to tell far away is strong, or even if you know where it is, you cannot cross the walls of the world. So I guess we're in a bit of a pickle. Empel, do you have any ideas? I am sorry, but I don't. It's almost as if they don't want people to know. We're just missing the device to cross the wall. Oh well, let's go there again, shall we? I hate this place from the bottom of my heart, but every time we go there, we find something new. No way, Ryza. Kark Isles, back to where it all began. Go to the loser's chamber. Oh. What's I doing there? I'm drifting off. Must be a little bit tired after work, guys. Right, let's see what happens this time. I've seen all kinds of traps and devices, but this chamber is definitely strange. The construction is pretty shoddy. Indeed it is. I think it is intentional that the interior and exterior are so different, but why? Even with 2 alchemists, we haven't been able to find what we need for the power to cross the world's wall, huh? Not quite yet. I am doubtful that it could even be achieved in a lifetime. The technology is that special. I don't think they would ever encourage any alchemist to do such reckless research. There must be some kind of perfect solution to this. Something that skillful alchemists will be drawn to and can be achieved with the ingredients provided. Most of them, it seems, tried to open a pseudo-gate at the palace, but it all seemed to be for nothing, right? I still haven't found anything that looks even remotely like a trap. This island is too clean. It was made really nice and clean, so I didn't even see any room to place traps. Is that so? I understand it a little bit, but I'm sorry I am not much of help. You'll just have to keep training until you were useful. Yeah, gotta work harder and harder. This has such a nice exterior and a tightly sealed door, but the things inside, they really must be twisted. I can assure you that as I know the real thing, compared to the horrible things we have seen in other places, this little surprise is nothing. Ryza, what is the matter? The voice. I'm okay. I was just thinking, yeah? When I opened the door, I was surprised that it was this room. What made me feel that? What did I see? Did I expect something? What was I doing at the very beginning? At the beginning, I was here. That's right, I created a key. No, I was forced to make the key. Ryza, are you okay? What about the voice? Nothing. Nothing at all. Anyway, Emple Leela, I know what they want us to do. Are you sure? What we need to do is create a key and open the door. A key? Which door are we going to open? That door. The one we came through. Huh? But... Well, this sounds pretty interesting. I must say, I can only understand half of what Sis is saying. But I have trusted her and followed her this far, yet nothing bad has ever happened to me. An honest alchemist, right? Diane? Well, we're sticking with you to the end. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's go back to the atelier and create that final key. Let's go and make this key then. There are two tools we need to create the key. First, we need the device to communicate far, which we made with the power obtained from the 3 anchors. The tablet created from the knowledge Emil left behind, right? Then the tool that shows where the code of the universe is in order to identify where to transmit the power. We need to transfer power from the tablet to the key, just like when we did it at Sardonica and Faror. Then from this newly created celestial globe, we can obtain information on the location of the code of the universe. By combining the power of the two, we will create the key to open the door to the code of the universe. But I'm not sure how the celestial globe will react yet, because it was made by the people of the Age of God. Don't worry, we're with you. Thanks, I'm counting on it. Okay, let's get started. You can do this. Where is this? I can see stars. No, that is a gate. There are so many worlds. This place is so huge. I can go wherever I want, and everyone is connected. I wonder what that is. It is floating all by itself in this huge space. Ah, it is here. The code of the universe. Whoa, my head is splitting. Everyone, I want to go back.
Ryza,
Ryza, wake up. Open your eyes. Wait, Empel, she is back. Ryza, do you recognize us? Yeah, well, I guess this is a great adventure too. You really are something. Well, I guess it is Ryza for sure. Okay, it seems it worked though, right? Is your body okay now? I feel completely fine now. Okay, well, let's go. For the longest time, those people have taken all kinds of things away from us. Beautiful nature from the Orim, peace from Orin, freedom from the Felucia, technology from the Nemed, companionship from Fi, and the lives of the alchemists. They are still reaching out to take even more. Let's get rid of these horrible forces, so that we can move forward and face the future that is to come. Will you guys follow me? Yeah, we're all going with you. Why would you even ask that? You know us. I'm personally interested in the code of the universe anyway. Mr. Tao, Miss Ryza, everyone, I will protect you all. I don't have to stay behind this time, right? Because in that case, I'm going too. Of course I will stay with you all to the end. I will do this for you, sis. Leave it to me. How could I pass up on this opportunity to close in on my nemesis? I will go too, for you, honest alchemist. Ryza Stout, give the orders. Off to the core of the universe, and let's put an end to this.
Ryza なら有効活用してくれるよね。魔物がいるがどうする？俺一人で十分そうだな。ボースと戦うなんてちょっと不思議だ。そうだ。Ryza の錬金術期待してるぜ。クラウディア、援護は任せた。心配せず任せろ。Ryza、Ryza、こいつでどうだ。一匹やっつけた。Ryzaさん、お見事です。お前らにもお裾分けだ。背中は任せたぜ。ボス、行くぞ。おいレント、背中は任せな。クリートまで決める。終わりだ。一匹やっつけた。やったね、ライザ。そうねえならこっちからだ。今なら鍵が作れるかも。せっかいしたな。クリスマスできるか。終わりだ。一匹やっつけた。やったな、ライザ。行くぞ。せっかい。ま、こんなもんだな。
Oh, what am I doing? I am drifting off to sleep here. Maybe I shouldn't have played this while I'm quite tired from work. Wake up. Shall we be off then? We're here again. Opening the gates from the palace is something all the other alchemists tried, right? So did you gain power to cross the wall of the world by creating that key? No, I haven't. What? Empel said this too, but I just can't find the device to cross the world's wall. They are very paranoid, so they won't easily reveal their sources of their superiority. I believe that to be close to the answer. So they were skeptical and arrogant. How can that be the answer? To sum up, from the start they never planned to tell the alchemists about the device to cross the world's wall. What? No way. If they told anyone even a little bit about the device to cross the world's wall, then even if it was successful or not, it could potentially leak out. They would never even think of risking that. Because they need to maintain their advantages and their superiorities in order to keep stealing knowledge. I see. That does make sense. But then again, doesn't that mean the alchemists cannot reach the core of the universe? Or perhaps there's a different way to do this, other than trying to figure out what they refuse to tell. That's right. Alchemists, including myself, were lured in by the code of the universe and thought the challenge was just to reproduce the techniques. But that was not the case. The correct way was to use what they prepared for us. So all this time, they were waiting for us to just play by their rules. Hate to think about it, but I'm guessing they only choose alchemists that are so close to reaching the goal, just so they can take away the rest of their lives. Everything that we saw and felt was the answer. I've been thinking about it for a long time. What is the meaning of the stone chamber? I thought that here must be something inside the stone chamber that connects to the core of the universe. But that wasn't so. I was wrong to be looking there in the first place. It was not the stone chamber that had something, it was the door itself. The door? No way. So this is not just a simple door. This actually leads to a gate to the core of the universe? What the hell? So the answer has been in front of our eyes this whole time? Yes, and with this key in hand, I can open the actual door. The intended solution to this is for the alchemist chosen by them to harness the power of her key, thereby answering their invitation. We're here at last. into the gate of honor.
この風向き、雨が降りそう。父から教わった知識です。
We're finally here. We lost it once in another sky, but there's no mistaking it. That's their citadel, the core of the universe. Carla, please keep it down. This is their stronghold after all. No sign of anyone around the entrance. Started out this journey saying I was going to protect Kirkin Island. Feels like we've come such a long way since then. Now it's not just about protecting Kirkin Island. We have to end this streak of bad karma that has continued until now. End this for a better future. Can't believe it's not a ruin, but a city that's been active since mythical times. My mind cannot handle it. What an amazing view. What exactly is this place? This sounds crazy, but this is nowhere. I'd say it's like another dimension connecting the worlds. So they can instantly reach out to anywhere, right? Or maybe so no one can attack easily. True, no one can get here without knowing the coordinates to this dimension. They really were skeptical and arrogant. But isn't it rather quiet? I imagine the people of the Age of God may show up. I'm glad we weren't suddenly surrounded by some kind of army, but what is happening? What are we going to do, Ryza? Well, we can't just wait here. Let's move forward and see what happens. See what happens. Since they are not welcoming us at this point, we can say that the fight has already begun. Carla's in battle mode. They must be holding some sort of unfathomable power. Anyway, I also think we should be ready for battle. Yeah, we have to be prepared going forward. It is us against them. I don't necessarily think so, but they just might be friendly, so let's be very careful. I wouldn't count on it. So let's
分かっていたことだが、敵地のど真ん中だ。
どんな歓迎を受けるかわからない。集中を切らすのよ。いよいよじゃな。見つけた。不思議な力だね。どんな素材も無駄にならないからね。あ、発見。これも使えるのか？よっ。よっ。集めておこう。
What is going on? We're getting ready for a fight, but no one is showing up. So these people of the Age of God were not only suspicious and arrogant, but also cowards. I'm not sure, but maybe they're letting their minions fight and just observing us from above. They've become pathetic. They were different. At least they didn't leave the fighting to others. Tao, do you notice anything? Well, it appears there's no sign of life after all. Maybe this isn't a living area, but a place to entertain alchemists who have been invited. If so, then they have really bad taste. If this battle means to entertain, then we'll give them one. That should connect to the reaction that Sis says. This might sound wild, but this time I think Diane is right. Well, I'm not sure what the intention is, but we'll have to give it a crack to find out. I guess that means we're supposed to clean it up as we go along. Such a savage. This might just be because of the zoning, but it seems there is no life at all. Doesn't seem like a place where people live. It is huge, but without the people, it doesn't really look like a city as you say it is, Carla. Back in the day, there were plenty of people living here, I'm sure of that, since I was the last one to invade this city. You invaded? Those outlaws actually cut off an entire living zone with residents still in it trying to escape. And invading wasn't... never mind. Anyway, let's be careful. Alright.
ライザなら有効活用してくれるよね。
どうだ、いいの手に入るかな。さあさあ集めちゃいましょうね。強いかも。クラウディア、一緒にやっつけよう。行こう。冷たいよな。始めるよ。いっけー。よし、一匹やっつけた。あらら、楽勝だったわ。まだまだ強くなれそうね。
よし、まだまだ強くなれるぜ。
強くなっちゃった。
追いつかねえとな。強くなれたみたいだ。
うまくやれた気がします。
敵のお出ましだ。気をつけろ。
私が援護するよ。
クラウディア、援護は任せた。
あらら、楽勝だったわ。まだまだ強くなれそうね。
よし、まだまだ強くなれるぜ。
強くなっちゃった。
お前らに追いつかねえとな。強くなれたみたいだ。
この程度余裕よ。こいつちょっと強いかも。私が援護するよ。しようかな。
クラウディア、援護は任せた。
あらら、楽勝。まだまだ強くなれそうね。
よし、まだまだ強くなれるぜ。
A nice place to easily level up by the looks of it.
問題ない。開けられたな。 敵のお出ましだ。気をつけろ。やってやろうぜ。
This bomb's been really helpful.
一緒に戦おう。
あらら、楽勝だったわ。みんな無事でよかった。そこ。そこ。届いて。それ。
敵だ。気をつけろ。おいレント、
始めるよ。
背中は任せな。背中は任せたぜボス。
あらら、楽勝。まだまだ強くなれそうね。
よーし、まだまだ強くなれるぜ。
強くなっちゃった
お前らに追いつかねえとな。強くなれたみたいだ。この調子でいこう。強そうなのが出てきたじゃん。
行こう、ライザ。始めるよ。クラウディア、一緒にやっつけよう。あらら、楽勝だったわ。
危なげない勝利だ。
届いて。そこ。そこ。
この先に何が待ち受けてるんだろう。強そうなのが出てきたじゃん。やってやろうぜ。一緒に戦おう。
あらら、まだまだ強くなれそうね。
強くなれたみたいだ。
何が待ち受けていようと関係ないさ。
道が塞がっても私の鍵で開けてあげる。
Well, I'm not sure what those stones do, but I think we'll just follow the main quest spots.
みんな敵よ。
クラウディアの弓
始めるよ。
期待してるぜ。
レイト君がいれば安心だね。あらら、
よーし、まだまだ強くなれるぜ。
強くなっちゃったみたい。
お前らに追いつかねえとな。
ドイツが相手をしてくれるんじゃ。あ、発見。葉が鋭いものもあります。指を切らないように気をつけましょう。
This looks like
Rona's
Atelier. What's with this road? It's completely cut off. Be careful, Diane. Looks like this did continue to something ahead. Yes, what is this? Oh, is this a control center, Tao? Could you give me a hand? I'm on it. This is not a control center. It's an emergency. What is it, Tao? This doesn't really seem to be of much use. Maybe it's just for separating things. Maybe for that. Separating. This is the place Carla was talking about before. I wonder if this is where the separation took place. No, I was dropped from a much lower level, I think. How many times has it been detached? They just dumped the whole town. I think this is some kind of residential area. Yeah, it sure seems like that based on this. Abandoned residential areas. Could it be that there is more than just this? This device doesn't give many details, but there was a dense cluster of different sections, all separated at the same time. By residential areas, you mean places where people live, right? What does this all mean? Everything seems a little off here. The fact that nobody has come out and said anything. This is so boring. I think it's possible a lot of people just separated and broke away into necessary zones. So I guess that does nothing then. So where are we heading? Exploring's the good part of this game. Having a good look around. It's like another alchemist's house. Same one, I think. Same design at least.
全てが始まった場所。そう考えることもできるかもしれないな。錬金術をめぐる因果の震源地。そういうことか。この目で見届けないとね。鍵を準備しておいてよかったですね。何か貴重なものが見つかりそう。少し見て回りたいな。
Need to see if we can get there, but
この世の中には
doesn't seem like we
俺
can.
の知らないことがまだまだあるんだな。
これから知っていけばいいさ。お前はまだ若い。
何事も常識にとらわれないことじゃな。別の機会にしましょう。私は皆のような大義はない。それでも超えなければならないということはわかる。みんなが同じ方向を向けるなら私はそれでいいと思います。
俺もだ。よし、行こうぜ。
Cheat house.
でしょうか。家具が置いてあるから。どうですか？問題なさそうですか？
希少な素材は集めておくのが錬金術師の鉄則だ。
お疲れ様です。これを一から人が作り上げたとはなかなか信じがたいね。
文字通り人並み外
Go,
れ
let's
た
head
技術と
further
い
in.
うことだな。
Right, we need to find a control point to bring that down.
届いて。そこ。こんなところまで来ることになるなんて街を出た時は想像もしてなかったです。
あとはもう最後を見届けるだけだ。
そうですね。きっと私にとっても大切な経験になります。
Think story segments first. What the hell is this? Being disconnected like the road has just been cut off. Don't get too close, it could be dangerous. Is this a control center or... Empel, is that? I thought that it would give us some ideas about the structure of this city, but apparently it doesn't function too well. What kind of device is it then? Yeah, it seems like the zones were connected by that road and a device separated the whole thing. You can see what is down here. So the trail has been disconnected. What is the name of this area? The workshop area, I believe. This is a city built around alchemy, so it must be a pretty important place. That is very likely. Especially when the devices were so important to the people. What would it mean to be separated? Don't think they will cut everything off. Still, very strange. Strange is strange, and it is very strange. Why don't they show up surrounded by lightning like they did in the past? Where are the swords of light and fangs of flame? Well, that is strange indeed. I guess we have to go deeper to come across them. I wouldn't want to meet the people of the Age of God though. There is no solution if you don't. We have to search every nook and cranny of this city. This is a city. Feels like a ruin. Mr. Tao, what is the matter? What? Oh no, it's nothing. The last residence. Hey, what is this? Somewhere people lived? Even if so, isn't it a little out of place? The people of the Age of God built this city, right? It seems only a couple of people lived here. I'm not too sure, but I think they were burning boots to stay warm. I really don't get it, but does that mean they got lost in their own city? Even the beds are so shabby. Oh, are these notes? Though they're very dirty. What kind of... is this? Is there something interesting in there? I don't think the content is high-level alchemy, but it is just weird, messy handwriting and bullet points. Please let me see. If it was written by an alchemist, then I should be able to read it. This is pretty bad. I think I get the gist of it. Is there anything scary or bad written? We're not afraid of anything. No, it is not that, but... Empel, please read it out loud. I too would ask you do the same. This might take some time. Please. The start of the text is just a blurb. They all scattered. Ness went home. Lemel died. Keto has gone somewhere. I am the last one. There is no one else. What is all that about? I will give a quick summary. I won't read it all, as it will just take too much time. Sure. This is a place you where can live freely, connected to everywhere, the centre of the world. The glory of the code of the universe, filled with wisdom, seems to have only lasted a couple of 100 years. What the... After a few generations came and went, they became tired of being almighty. I guess they came to realise it too. That taking everything for granted is the same as doing nothing. Eventually, they created the key to open the gate to somewhere, and all left one by one. Some returned to their former worlds, and others went to undiscovered lands. However, none of them returned. Could it be the reason why it seems no one has come through here since us was because no one is here? After just a few hundred years, there was just one family left at the Temple of Wisdom. The child of that family refused to create the key, clinging to the glory of their ancestors. They disappeared quietly into this miserable place. So what? Are you saying that all of them are long gone? The people who made all of this? Let's head in a little further so we can find out what has gone on here. Looks like we're heading back. Only those permitted can enter here. Only those permitted can enter here. Ugh. Sis, what is it? It's that voice again. Says that from here, only I can enter. What kind of joke is this? I know the people of the Age of God are gone, but someone had to have lured Ryza here, right? Wonder, the Cavern of Insanity in Orim, we saw that device, right? Are you saying it's the same with the Code of the Universe? If that is so, it means alchemists get lured here. I'm going in with everyone. Don't get in my way. They didn't really listen to you, did they? Well, not really. Oh, here they come. Of course. Massive Guardian. We won't let Ryza fight this alone. Yeah, we all have moved forward on this road together. Yeah, if you get in our way, we will crush you. Well, looks like it's not going to listen.
どれにしようかな。強敵と呼べるものに合わなくなるためには、あとどれくらい生きて研鑽を積めばよいのやら。
とどめだ。そりゃとどめだ。心配せず任せろ。ライザー、あげるよ。攻撃だけの技だと思うなよ。今のどうだ。作れるかも。こいつでどうだ。貴様を切る。やっ、終わりだ。しようかな。さあ、鍵の出番よ。新しい鍵を。よし、できた。
Key of all times.
どれにしようかな。いっけあの敵、様子がおかしい。とどめだ。みんな気をつけて。始めるよ。
Give it another bash. Break him.
始めるよ。そりゃ。
There we are. Oh, I won't lose to a machine. Patty, are you okay?
大丈夫です。
I'm fine, I just fell down. Huh? What's wrong?
いえ、
Well, on the wall there is some writing. It's not very old. Even I can read it. Hold on. Boss, could you read this for us? Are you really going to be so overprotective from now?
私だって
I am part of the adventuring team, aren't I? I don't want to be left out.
気遣ってくれて
He
るんだ
just cares about you. So what does it say?
最近の文字なん
The
だよね
words are from recent times, right? This one is from an alchemist. All of his friends were killed here, and only he was allowed entry. I see. Uninvited ones were eliminated here, and only the chosen ones got through. Very careful indeed. Sounds just like them. Talks about waking up from the excitement of being invited and the helplessness they felt being ordered to walk to the core. Oh,
ひどす
it's
ぎる
terrible. Bringing in only the best alchemists. What on earth were they planning to do?
俺たちは違うだろ。
We are not like
あい
them,
つはぶっ
right?
飛ばしたし
We will tear them down, and we will all make it out.
そうだな
That's right, we're going to fight through this without taking a single loss, and you're going to help us do it. You got that? Yes.
ミラさんは厳しくて
Leela, you're so strict, yet so kind. Haha, for sure. Now everyone stay focused. The core is not far.
私にはわかる確実に近づいてるよ
旧敵との対面もすぐそこまで迫っておるということじゃ
ああだが焦らずにな
な。分かっておるよ。
I guess we've got to press all of these now. Let's open this door by the looks of it. Oh,
ちょっと強いかも始めるよ
頑張ろうクラウディア。
あらら楽勝だったわさ次に行くぞ そこ。冒険が終わるね。
ああ、俺たちで終わらせるんだ。
いつ何が出てきてもいいように最後まで集中力は切らさないようにしよう。
Guess we've just got to ride on everything that we activate. Which is this one here, I think. The sign has workroom written on it.
工作室。
Workroom? I doubt there are any clues in there, but let's go check it out.
一応ってんなら
We're going in, just be cautious.
彼らの施設にしては普通の
Seems like a normal place, other than the last resident. Feels like someone was here.
そうだね。
That's true. The feeling I get here is neither good nor bad, but of someone who worked hard.
作ることの熱は
Passion of creating things lingers even over time, doesn't it?
ライザネ、アンペレ
Sis, Empel, isn't that the thing you, both of you use?
奴
Cauldron.
らもやはり同じ
So
錬
this
金
too
術
is
師だ
proof that they were alchemists.
正
To
直
be honest, I'm not sure I'm happy about it.
あちこちに研究の跡が残って
There
る
are some traces of research left over.
転移の研究
Maybe they were doing research on teleportation here also. Ah,
どうしたのパティ
what is it, Patty?
いや
Well, it's... Well, it's fine. The inscription doesn't say anything bad.
じゃあ
Well, what does it say?
帰ろうと
It says, let's go home, let's go, and let's get out. Seems like Layla's guess was spot on.
彼らは
They didn't want to be here anymore, did they?
何でもできて
They could do anything or go anywhere. Even still, it was just like a dark cage.
それにしても
But still, no one ever came back, even though it was their home. They must have resented it so much.
ここには
Because this place is lacking something that makes it home. It's just convenient pieces of machinery.
連中も
They probably didn't leave without taking anything either. They would have taken the results of their alchemy with them.
使い方次第じゃ
Depending on how they used it, they could have become rich or some kind of important person.
神代の民は
People of the Age of God took their skills from here and left.
その一部を
Some of them were taken in by the Clint Kingdom, and rest is history.
ここは何かを作ってた場所みたいだ。
Treasure search.
多分工房じゃない？使えそうな道具は何も残ってないけど
この力使っても平気なんだよね。
石は様々な用途に使えます。集めておきましょう。
この場所にたどり着いたんじゃな。
ああ、ここが無数に連なる因果の最果てだ。
見届けよう。何があってもこれが最後だ。
ワクワクするよね。
使い道があるといいな。
It's not just hot, it's blazing.
なんだ
What's that light that's moving with such force? It is so much bigger than those other devices.
これだ。
This is it. Instead of building machines like power reactors, they build things to extract and transfer power directly from other worlds.
ただそれだけの
It's that simple, but it's something that can only be made by them. What a unique way to make use of gates.
門さえあれば
Is there anything a gate can't do?
そしてまさにこれ
This
が
is exactly what the code of the universe uses, and this is what keeps all the devices powered.
標識にあった
The name on this sign says Infinite Heart.
まさか
Never thought I would get so close to their heart.
要するに
So if we destroy this, everything will be over, right?
やめなさい。
Stop!
何でもかんでも
Don't think with violence first.
我々が立っている
The floor we stand on, the city we are in, is probably all powered by this.
つまり
You
壊しちゃ
mean
ダメなの
we can't just destroy it? But what do you think, Ryza?
考えてはい
I have to think about it. The Infinite Heart has detected hostile behavior. Activating defense mechanism. Not again.
今度はなんだ。
What now?
私たち
They know we are hostiles. Hello.
まあこうなるじゃろう。
Well, I guess this is just how it's going to be. Well, we knew it was going to happen, so I guess it's not so bad.
まずは無力
First of all, we have to take it down, right?
心臓部の守護者だ。
This one's the guardian of the heart. Won't be easy. Let's do it.
始めるよ。物って苦手なの。いっけ。お化けみたいで怖くて。
行くぞはっキツ砂を切るこいつでどうだ
これでおしまい。
とどめだ心配せず俺に任せろだが砂を切る
今なら鍵が作れるかも。
Let's see. Let's make a key.
新しい鍵を。よし、できた。
Phantom wing key.
始めるよ。大盤振る舞いよ。これでか。
どうだ。
Looks like the music's knocked up.
終わりだ。攻撃。入れちゃいなさい。
こいつでどう
どれ
だ。
にしようかな。いっけ。
すまん、助かったライザ。行くぞ。はっせっけない。終わりだ。
どれにしようかな。大盤振る舞いよ。
ライザ、助かった。行くぜ。それだ。
連続攻撃。任せよ。
まだまだ。終わりだ。
どれにしようかな。
There we go, that should be it for this bit. That can't be it though. The Infinite Heart has detected hostile behaviour. Activating defence mechanism. Feel like we should be expecting more company. Ryza, you mentioned you had an idea. Yeah, let's just get it over with and move forward. I knew it. You're thinking of confronting the code of the universe, aren't you? Of course I am. We've come this far, so I need to make sure it gets done. If you're going to do something, you better do it fast. I sense many more coming from the rear corridor. Ryza, hurry up. I'm on it. Okay, let's do this. I can do this with all the skills I've acquired so far. Guys, I did it. Let's move forward. Patricia, Diane, hold your positions. Federica, don't fall behind. Roger. Let's go. Everyone, hurry. Whoa, nice move. Let's show them what we can do. Yeah, we can't fall behind now. Gosh, it's so hot. It's hard to run around. Ryza over here. Let's hope we do okay here. After this point, no quests outside the main quest will be available. If you have unfinished business, head back and take care of it. Right, so what we're going to do then is we are going to pop to the Atelier, we're going to save it, we'll save it in a different slot, And then we, just in case it messes up our quests and what have we not, and then we'll head straight back. See what this big pony's brought us back. Giant manuscript. Right, we'll make 2 identical save slots, and then we're going to go back.
人の行き着いた最果て、世界の果てと言い換えても良いかもな。
Reach thou, the newcomer, I give thee the honour of becoming a page of knowledge contained in the Great Code. In the end, no one who's made it here has survived, right? I feel like I did a bad thing bringing Carla here. Don't be. Making sure the prey is dead is a process and part of the hunt. This machine has been running on its own out of sight, destroying the lives of many alchemists over countless years. I have this thought. If it wasn't for this, alchemy might have spread more across the world. You're right. For such a long time, those who sought wisdom were called to come here and had their lives ruined in their pursuit. That arrogant attitude has rooted itself in this world up to now. It must be eradicated. This thing doesn't know when to quit. Reach thou, newcomer, be one with the code, and thy knowledge shall remain forever. The foremost alchemists throughout many eras were called here, right? To think no one caught wind of it, as hundreds of years of knowledge was taken from us. The knowledge that was taken gets locked up, and no one can read or ever make use of it. In short, it's just plundering and hoarding knowledge. Why did the people who ran away from here not stop this machine and let it keep taking? This machine was the heart and soul of their group. This place being called the Temple of Wisdom wasn't an exaggeration at all. For it to cling on so hard, this can't be good. Glory be the code of the universe. Thou who delayeth thy deliverance, even if thy flesh fades with time, thou shalt be granted honour eternal. A lot's happened, but we're just fighting a bad guy. I think you're all overthinking things. You might be right, but there's simply a lot to clean up after with all of the evil that's been done. The hands reaching out to the past, from the past, and in the present have all become intertwined and pulled this down on us. But that all ends here. After it's settled, we move forward towards the future. The code of the universe has detected hostile behaviour. Activate defense mechanism. Thou who doth not offer thy being to wisdom, thou who doth not submit to greatness, thou shalt know the power of the code of the universe and atone with thy life. Okay, let's do this.
どれだけの錬金術師が
知識を得たいならそこにいるタオを見習え。こいつどうだ。求めるものの正しい姿だ。くらえってどうだ。こいつでどうだ。
Let's create a key. It's only going to make a buff effect. Right, well let's hit it hard.
好奇心と探求心を持たない機械に知識を語る資格はない。
どうだ。とどめだ。ライザー頼んだ。任せる。これでだ。来ねえならこっちからだ。
Order and eradicate. Hope this doesn't hurt too much. Oh, it looks like it has. But we should be okay. We'll get boss back up. We'll hit it with that.
すまん、助かったライザー。お前らにもお裾分けだ。
どれにしようかな。大盤振る舞いよ。
ライザー、助かった。とどめだ。
抜かすよ。熱いのをあげる。
やべえ、みんな気をつけろ。とんでもね
え
来るぞ。
始めるよ。大盤振る舞いよ。
行くぞ。くらい。食いしばんな。とどめだ。
これでおしまい。
I think it's going to kill a couple of our party members here. Unfortunately. Oh, it's killed us all.
やべえ。
Oh, this isn't good. Oh, Faye's coming to help. Well, I think everyone will be alright now. Thanks. Everyone, are you ready? Think this is it. There we go. We got you. Newcomer, reach swiftly. Swiftly thou shalt reach. Why dost thou not obey? Why dost thou not honour? Why dost thou not serve forever? Newcomer, reach. Reach. The weight of the cord. Why dost thou not know? Why? Why? Alright, let's go. Farewell, my hollow foe. Now we can end this. Another key. This is the same one you used in that room. Speaking of, it hasn't been explained yet. What is this key used for? Empel hasn't checked it yet. You sure it's okay? Don't you have even a little bit of faith in the greatest alchemist of our time? Instead of that long description, maybe just the honest alchemist is better. Really? Actually, I kind of think so too. So what's with the key? Ah, yes, yes. This is more than they could ever imagine. This is my ultimate weapon. I call it the Key of the End. That's a pretty fierce name, isn't it? To put it simply, this is the last key we will make with their power. Well, it's a key I made by harnessing the power they were influencing me with. You say that so casually. It's pretty amazing, actually. So you created this key when we got here, right? Yes, but I had another use planned for it. By reverse tuning the power that was influencing me, I can tune into the devices they are using. In other words, I can control them. Huh, so the infinite heart can be... Yes, we can stop it and close the gate it's connected to. Then, with the power transferred from the core of the universe, everything it is connected to will cease to function. And above all, the entire core of the universe citadel will stop too. Come to think of it, weren't the Carkyles also built by these things? Run to the boat!
ったね。
Well, that's it.
ありがとう。
It's nice to exchange thank yous, but let's keep it simple, okay?
そうだね。
I guess so. Well, it's a bit of a shame, but I guess that's to be expected.
何の話だ？
What are you talking about?
そろそろ。
We're about to finish our journey.
え？
What? Oh no, but I think we've already accomplished what we set out to do.
軍島もワンコ
The isles have disappeared from the mouth of the Gulf, and the traffic of trading ships has returned to the way it was before my arrival.
何より
Above all, the code of the universe has been taken care of, and Ryza's safety is now assured. Well, to be able to see the end of one's enemy is the greatest accomplishment in 1,000 years, isn't it? We did what we had to do, especially for the alchemist and the Orin.
そうだな。
Well, now that we've done that, there's no point in dwelling on it forever.
みんなが
Everyone's time to accompany Ryza on her journey is over. It's time to start your own journey once again.
もう解散。
I guess it's time to part ways.
でも俺は
But what am I supposed to do?
だったらどうすれば
Where do I go?
なら
Then come with me, Diane. I'll show you how to travel without all the conveniences.
本当か？
Really?
ありがとう
Thanks, Len.
レント。
今度はレントが
Now,
先生だ
Lent is on the teacher's side. I guess the two of you are set.
他の
What about
みんなはどうする
everyone else?
私は
I guess I'm going back to normal. But first I'll go see my mother and father. And then I'll be living on the road with the merchants again.
私も同じですね。
Ditto for me. I'll return to conducting the trade. But before that, I think I'll go back to see what's going on in the city.
僕らは
We will discuss the future again, but for the time being, we intend to head back to the capital. Yes, we plan to do so. I'm almost ready to graduate, and I'll probably end up helping my father in the village right up to it. Leela and I are still the same, searching the ruins.
まあそうだね。
Well, yes, I'll have to find out what impact the disappearance of the code of the universe had on the gates of the various regions. I must go back to Windle. Well, this time I have an extra large souvenir story to tell them, so they'll forgive me.
ライザの方はどうすんだ？
What about you, Ryza?
私は
I'm going to finish up the last of it.
夏も
Summer is almost over.
島の心臓に行こ
Head to the heart of the island.
う。これまでに得た技術の集大成を見せるよ。どちらへ向かいますか？割と近いね。
王都の恐ろしい物価を経験しちまうと。
ライザ、
Ryza, what are you trying to do? I was just thinking that this key has served its purpose
も
too.
うやそっか。
I see the isles are gone, but this thing is still here.
でも
But what are you going to do?
前に
I was just remembering what Tao told me before.
そして
And maybe the interference Kirken Island is taken from those isles, I'm sure that is also due to the Dragon Vein. The code of the universe is anchored within the Dragon Vein, isn't it? It remains in this land. I think there is a possibility that the anchor is the cause of the problems.
万象の大
The
天は
code of the universe was anchored and remained here, using the Dragon Vein to transfer power.
これを
That is what we're going to use for Kirken Island.
そ
Oh, I understand. If we could use that technology.
前に私が
You remember I completed the tablet with the power from the anchor, right? I was thinking if there might be a chance at that time.
試してみよ
Let's give it a try. Remember that time. Seize the great power flow. And connect the flow of power and this control center. Like this. This way, we can maintain our current state without consuming the power of the jewel for 100 years, if not 1,000. Plus the whole island is incredibly stable, so the anchor connects Kirkin Island and the ground. Ryza, you said you wanted to solve the power and island stabilization problem someday. At last, you've accomplished it. Now the final touches are done, right? Yup. Thanks for keeping me company, everyone. Come on, we're on the same team, aren't we? That's right, we've been together all this way, haven't we? Always together. That's right. Return to Ryza's house.
私も後でみんなのところに行くね。なるほど。
Today's soup has a flavour I've not tasted before. What city was it? You know, the one where they gave you spices as a little extra when you bought a glass cup? Sardonica. I kinda miss this taste. Oh, that's what they called it. Yeah, I told you before, along with the story of my great success. Haha, I also remember that lady from there came directly to me to buy some Kirkin fruit. What, Federica? That's kind of embarrassing. There was nothing to be ashamed of. She was happy to buy it as a souvenir. I see. I wonder if she is going to bring it back to Alberta and Saverio and Anna. Dad? Mom? What is it, Ryza? What's the matter? You've suddenly become so formal. Soon, I'm thinking of leaving this island too. I see. I was prepared for this. So my little girl is finally leaving the nest. Mom, Don't worry, it'll be fine. I'm your mother, okay? Okay. Ryza, your life belongs to you. You can go ahead and spread your wings in the wide world as you see fit. Thanks, Dad. I met a lot of people during my journey and learned things I didn't know. I also learned to love my life. I love my mom and dad too. I want to continue my journey and go find... What are you going to look for? Hehe, that would be... See how everyone is doing. Right. Okie doke. Well, let's head here first. We'll go and see Claudia. Oh, it's mixed up with business plan scores. Dad has a habit of mixing personal letters in there. I don't think I'll ever understand that world. What about that project or something you mentioned before? He says it'll be up to my resourcefulness to find alchemists, determine the authenticity of their medicines, and turn it all into a business. Well, what does that mean? It's just his way of saying, do as you please. Haha, could never be a merchant or anything like that. There's also a note that says I should not be spoiled by Ryza Stout. Haha, yeah, better not tell him that actually I am the one who's being spoiled. That's not true. You do give me energy and motivation to keep chasing my dreams. Really? Yes, this plan I have is like a dream. You make me feel like I can go down this path and chase it. I see. I guess we help each other then. Yes. I'm gonna go down my own path too. We'll both go down our own paths. So, is that why? Why what? The end of our journey, I wondered to myself why I did not ask you to travel with me. Well, I didn't think of that either, but I'm sure that's... Yes. It's like we're already on the road together. Yeah, well, if I'm really in trouble, I'll still ask everyone to get together. Don't be shy to ask for help. At times we might travel together, and other times we might travel separately. You, me, and everyone else will travel our own paths. I guess that's just the way it is. Yeah, well then, now that we're here together, would you mind taking a walk and keeping me company a little while longer, miss? Yes, with pleasure, Master Alchemist. Hehe. Go and see Boss, I think. I think this is Boss. Lombard, what's the problem? Ryza, you better run now. Huh? What do you mean? If you're so determined about this, then why can't you tell me? I can't blame you if you think I'm unpleasant to deal with. I'm telling you, it's not someone you can show or talk to so easily. Oh no. What? Knew it was you, Ryza. It's you. That's why Boss isn't telling me. I'm telling you, it's not. Absolutely not. Is that so? That hurts. Hey, what do you mean he won't tell? Because it's me? No, I didn't mean anything in particular. Anyway, it's not that easy to just bring this person. You're going to have to trust me now, Father. Do we even know who Boss has his heart set on? Oh, you! Where have you been? Well, I married your mother despite the objections of everyone around me, so I don't really care about the family name. Okay, I trust your judgment. However, make sure you bring her to the island one day. I promise. Thank you, Father. Oh, he's gonna marry Kilo. Alright, looks like we're heading to see Tao. I think it's Tao that was over here. Tao, what did you do? Wow, Ryza. It's not wow, Ryza. You're making Patty cry. No, that's not the case. I mean, it is, in a way, but... What do you mean? What is this about? Mr. Tao said... Said what? He said he'd join the Royal Academy. Joining the Royal Academy? How awful. Well, since Patty went through all the trouble to do so... Huh? What do you mean? She had Mr. Albenheim extend my recommendation deadline in exchange for one condition. And that is... She got him to help in exchange that she'll pledge to never leave the capital without Mr. Albenheim's permission. Huh? That's it. If you decided not to go to the Royal Academy? Yeah, a scholar who ditched the royal authority would not be welcome in the capital, and we wouldn't have been able to see each other again. But that's about all I can do. Wow, you go, girl. I'm glad Tao decided to join the Royal Academy, but... Speaking of which, have you decided which field you want to work in? I'm going with archaeology. Architecture, we can build and see the future even now. However, the past can easily be buried without efforts to prevent it from being buried, and future generations will have a hard time learning it. So I'll go to the past. If you're going to do it, you'd better mean it. Patty's actions made me ready to go the hard way. Thank you, Mr. Tao. No, thank you. Thank you for always being there for me. From now on, I'll try to be there for you too. Ah, yeah, Tao. Always be there for her. I'll do my best to make up for what I haven't been able to do so far. Tao, stay strong. Of course. We'll go and see Lend next. Wonder if he reunited with the mother. Your house is going to be empty, Lend. My father won't be around for a while, and I'm not going to stop travelling. Strange, isn't it? I was so desperate to get out of this place. Felt like a prison, on an isolated island, but it was only a small shack like this. Bet you could break out this jail with a single kick now. No, this wasn't a prison. This was my home. Now it's finally starting to look that way. So is Kirken Island. And so is the village of Rashenborden. This sure is my hometown. Well, if you think so, that makes it easy to negotiate. Dad, Mom, and the elder? Carl, what's to negotiate? I was hoping to get permission to take care of this house until the owner is back, so that it won't get sold or torn down. What? But that's Dad's house. We know. At first we were going to tear it down, but the Brunnens and Carl here made a proposal. Boss, always showing off. Well, this is the house of one of the contributors whose distinguished service helped resolve the situation with those isles. Yes, besides, it's the role of the town to have a place for its youngsters to return to, Elder. You're right. Mio and I will take care of the house. It's a party place when you two come back. At the very least, it has to be clean. Thank you, everyone. So you'll continue your journey for the time being? Yes, I'm going to teach my companion a lot of things. I'm looking forward to our journey together now. Are you going with Ryza by any chance? No, it will be with Diane. Oh, the one that's like Ryza when she was younger. You'll probably have a hard time teaching things to a kid like that. Nah, he might not look it, but I think he's actually smarter than me. Mom, did you just casually say something awful about me? Agatha! Ryza, sorry, I have to ask. Is it your handiwork that those isles suddenly disappeared? Yep. It's a very long story. I see. I don't know exactly what is happening. Too much going on lately. But I do know you saved us. I was beginning to think we just have to accept life with those isles. That's not how it works. Well, there's no way to explain it. Alright, Mr. Brunnan said, with this many people, we'll be able to make the Kark Isles a tourist attraction. Huh? A full-scale research team was almost formed. Thanks to you guys, it's off the table. Haha, that sounds so much like Mr. Brunnan. He sure is a tough one. Maybe I should have explained the situation to my father. A tough one. Agatha? You have become so tough, all of you. You all have grown so much in a short period of time. I can't help but feel left behind. You all don't need me to protect you anymore. I no longer have to scold you all for being childish. I'm proud of you all, but also a little sad. No matter how grown up I get or where I am, I will never forget how much I owe you, Agatha. So thank you. Well, you're all busy now, aren't you? Stop talking to me and get going. Just to make sure, I tried to reactivate the gate near the island, the one in the hidden cove. How did it go? The gate did not work, even though the conditions for reactivation were met, probably due to the collapse of the code of the universe. Really, I'm happy of the outcome, but why would a gate built by Clink Kingdom also stop reacting? If the technology to open the gate originated from the same route, then it may have fallen along with the code of the universe. The people from there who integrated themselves into later cultures Maybe they used the code to identify the coordinates. I can come up with many theories, but first we need to check the gates we've sealed in other places. This place is too close to the collapse of the code, so we don't even know if that's what's affecting it. Right, the journey to the ruins is still on. Oh, come on. You're twisting my neck like crazy. Why are both of you being so awkward after all this time? No, not at all. We just haven't gotten things back to the way they used to be. With the chance to calm down and think, I'm having a hard time distancing myself from our changing positions and the consequences of what we said and did. You call that awkward? Things will soon return to normal. It's a slightly different kind of fight, but we've had fights in the past, and it's not a problem. I wonder if that's true. It's almost time to leave, right? How could you travel like that? Oh, I know. Just get married already, you two. We can all gather easily on Kirkin Island. Would that be fine? I'm an Oran. I don't really know your rituals. We age so slowly, so there is no need to be in such a hurry like you. Then I'll give up on the marriage part. You two should talk about it properly, at least. That's not very appropriate on the day we all say goodbye. Okay, I'm not good at this though. I'm not giving in, at all. Oh, is this really how things are going to be with these two? So who else do we have left to see? Is there anyone else? Doesn't look like it. Guess I've got to go to Sardonica. Ah, he's the statue. Thank you for all your help with the Centennial Festival, Miss Ryza. Turned out to be a very successful one. Thank you too, Federica. We were able to make some good memories before leaving. I'm glad to hear you say so. This is now the only remnant of the festival. Isn't that enough? It's really beautiful. I think it's a statue emblematic of this town. There's nothing more poignant than a heartfelt impression. You should have told me you were here, Master Alchemist. Don't be a stranger. Job well done. The opportunity to say so clearly is not common in the life of a master craftsman, but this is an exception. From the concept and design to the trial and error, even the process of its manufacture is a true representation of this city. That's true indeed. Such great work was finally born in this city. I've been thinking about it. When this reconciliation is achieved, the Lamberti family will have served its purpose. Oh, come on, you've got to be kidding me. I am not kidding. Fortunately, I am the last of the Lamberti. Now is the time to step aside and make way for the... If the city's leader is so backward, we may have to rethink our plans, Severio. That's not good. We've done a lot of preparation. Sweets from all over the place to commemorate the inauguration have arrived and are already on the boat. What on earth are you talking about? I've been making plans for when we can achieve this reconciliation. That means you were not the only one. I don't know how you feel about it, but the great success of the festival is an achievement that no one can complain about. The one who reconciled the two guilds at a young age led the festival to a success and made great achievements in the manufacture of the city's symbolic centennial statue. With the consent of both guilds, we officially nominate Federica Lamberti as the head of the Craftsman Union. Alchemist Ryza Stout, in accordance with the founders of the city, acknowledge this and approve. What do you say? Even you, Miss Ryza, but I am... Just take it on, Federica. A title is a title, and you can do whatever you want with it. Indeed. Let's do this together, for New, the Sardonica, and its crafts. What do you say? I respectfully accept your request, humbled and honoured. Approved! Alright, let's get ready to celebrate. I was afraid you were going to run away. You even got Miss Ryza involved. Oh, you knew? Of course, because I'm the head of the Craftsman Union. Right.
Let's
pop here. Anna, you look busy. Oh, Ryza, everyone. Yes, I've been quite busy with the chaos of all the paperwork and adjustments for the organisational changes that's taken place right now. Did we catch you at a bad time? Oh no, I was thinking of taking a break for a bit. If you don't mind, can I talk to you for a while? I hear your journey will soon be over. That's right, we'll probably be disbanding soon. I am just wondering what your journeys have been like, but I don't know the details. But I can tell that it was a wonderful one. Is that so? Is the deputy... No, the Union head's appearance is clearly different from the past. Well, before I told you that her expression became more positive, right? Yeah, I remember. At that time, I thought she only looked more confident. Now she's so admirable, she's become able to stand with confidence before the craftsmen. She always had a tendency to put on an air of pretense so that she wouldn't be taken lightly by others. Being that young also made it more difficult. Yes, that's right. She's been that way since the moment we met on Kirken Island. I'm sure that she has changed because of the wonderful experiences you have had together through your journey. You're not wrong, but not correct either. What do you mean? Even if you share the journey, it's up to you to decide how you will grow in the process. We did not change her. She took what she experienced and learned from it. That is all. I see. Even if that's the case, I still have to thank you all. Please continue to be good friends with her. Of course. So, time to have a look at Nemed. Village of Farah. Into the chief's house. Hello, Deidre. Ryza, everyone, I'm glad you're here. Are we interrupting your work? No, don't worry, it's nothing compared to what the chief's doing. Wow, he's that busy. He's doing more research on devices to improve them, and at the moment, he's inspecting and considering new lands for the ongoing resettlement plans. Wow, the plans are in motion already. The chief was laughing about how we've been too slow to change, but that's because the village has been stagnating the whole time until now. Is everything going well? I don't know. After all, it's the change we've been avoiding until now. Every day I learn that it takes so much strength to start something new. You say that, but you seem to be having a little fun. Yeah, it's pleasantly exhausting. We learned our lesson on this one. When people are at a crossroads, they flee to what they know to be safe and secure and try to avoid change. But sometimes you have to tear everything down and step forward, I think. Yes, I know exactly how you feel. I think I'll finally be able to make a decision on something that's been waiting on me as a result of this journey as well. The past has given us a temporary peace of mind, but we must take charge of our own future. In the future, if you ever visit Nemed, stop by the village of Faro anytime. You're welcome, always. Yes, we will. However, the next time you visit, the village may have moved to a different location. I'm going to follow Lent around to see the outside world. Going to make everyone in the village proud. Good. There's no need to get carried away. It's well worth the trip just to see both what you can and cannot do. And while I'm at it, I'll find a way for this village to get by. Just you wait and see. Oh dear, Ryza, please give my best wishes to Lent. Yes, I think Lent and Diane will do just fine. So I don't think you need to worry so much. I hope so. Is it really just Lent? Can I ask for at least 2 or 3 more to go with Diane? Deirdre, I'm the first blade of Faro. Now, you didn't come home to fight, right? Diane, there are some gifts for Lent, and the others in the back. Bring them here. Wait, what? I also fought those god people alongside Sis, you know. Strong in arms but lacking in perseverance. Chief, he is not a fool, but he hates the act of studying. Tell Lent it's useless to try to give him a book. Yeah. Also, he likes new things, but gets tired of them quickly. After that, he will want his old belongings back, so hold on to them just in case. As a warrior, he relies solely on intuition when fighting alone. When facing a stronger opponent, he quickly runs out of options. Oh, I see. With all these shortcomings, it's really worrisome. Still, if he wants to see the world, then so be it. I'm acting like his parent. No, I am his parent. Chief, seems like you were worried about Diane more than Deirdre is. I would like to ask Lent to instill in that child a heart that values life above all else, please. Don't worry, Lent and I both have learned from Leela that all warriors must think of safety first. When you said gifts, you were talking about this tiny box. You could have brought this yourself. Diane. What is it, Chief? Don't catch a cold. Huh? Of course I won't. What's up with the weird faces? Kids never realise just how much they're loved. I wonder if I even truly understand. It's time to leave. See how everyone is doing. So who else do I need to see? Are we back in Windle? Oh, what were you three talking about together? Exchanging information between clans, but it's just idle chit-chat. I'm just saying that we need a stronger partnership to accelerate the regeneration of the Orim. I see. Whitefang, Soul Speaker, Wave Tuner, everyone is from a different family. We communicate with each other and cooperate with each other in times of need. If we work together more closely than before, then we can regenerate the tribe faster. Took a long time, but we are moving forward together. I see. In the past, many tragedies have come to this world through that gate. There are still many people left in Orim who do not think well of you humans. But history has two sides and is always in transition. Always remember to keep an eye on the present, as Carla would say. Well, you don't have to think about it too hard, just don't be unreasonable. There are bad alchemists, but there are also honest alchemists like you, Ryza. I'm glad to hear you say that. I wonder how Orim will relate to our world in the future. We don't know what the future holds, but if there's one thing I can say, I only hope that the two worlds and two races can remain as good neighbours in the future. Right, so where to next? Oh, we need to see Fee next. Right, well, let's go back down here. So nothing really changes for you and your clan with the Code of the Universe gone, right? Yes, if a rampaging old dragon breaks into Orim, we'll be on our way there again. Who knows how many hundreds of years it will be before that happens. What will happen to the Dragon's Passage? If the ancient dragons cease to come and go, it will disappear, but Orim and Nemed both have a lot of coming and going, I'm afraid. So once every 100 years or so, I hope a lot of fairies of solace return by the next dragon storm. Yes, if possible, I wish for you all to hear it. Hear what? The Song of the Wave Tuner. Legends say that when the Fairy of Solace suppresses the return of the ancient dragon, they sing this beautiful melody. I'm surprised you know that. That's where our clan's name come from, as ones who worship the Fairy of Solace. I love to sing, so I used to hear such legends from my elder. Fee, you guys are such great legends, aren't you? It's not often you get the chance to meet them, but if it's you, someday... Huh? Somehow, there's something that makes me think so, or maybe it's favouritism because you were able to bury my enemy. I like that someday word. Doesn't it make you feel like you can do anything? Yeah, I think I might like it too. Someday, I will visit your world. Interesting. Someday, I will listen the Song of the Wave Tuner. Yes, something like that. Someday, I will travel with Fee. You all have very modest wishes, don't you? All of them are very big for who said it. Yeah, that's how it is. Wishes are like that. Someday. Yeah. Someday. Sure. Head to the Atelier in the hideout. Doors are locked. Everyone, don't lose your duplicate keys. While they don't have any magical power, they're all my special creations.
私の特性なんだから。近くに寄ったやつ
I know, whoever happens to be nearby will take care of the atelier, right? Sis can fly anywhere with her dragon vein, right? I can, but I guess I'd also like to travel slowly. Boat trips are nice. Carriages too. Now let's take it easy and walk down the street, shall we?
Bye bye. またね。
See you soon. I've always thought that the end of the code of the universe is a tragedy for everyone, but I wonder if there's another way to look at it. What do you mean? They could have done whatever they wanted with the technology of the gate, but there was no peace being almighty. They chose to jump through a gate that opened to somewhere with their own keys in hand. Some of them went home, according to the memoirs. So not just to Clint and Rotwasser, but they could have scattered to other countries or worlds too. They would go all the way back to Furor. The people of Furor and Nemed are the fine ones who were returning to where they've been treated poorly. Gah. Over the long passage of time, we are all involved and connected to somewhere. That's how I see it. People are connected to each other over time, right? I was thinking about it and thought of making a connection that I could entrust my thoughts to. Your thoughts, and that is one that's not like the others, an apprentice of alchemy. I see. Ryza's apprentice. Huh, that would be interesting. I would like to share my thoughts, feelings and ideas, my alchemy with that person. So that Ryza's appearance will share with their apprentice, and so on. May be interrupted, snatched or swallowed up by the vast flow of time, you know. That's still fine. Hope that someone will find or feel even a fragment of what I have conveyed. We have been exposed to such things all of our lives. Pieces of our voices and hearts will remain somewhere, and they will connect to future generations. That's the way it is. On an ordinary island called Kirken Island, in an ordinary village called Rasenboden. I lived there, living an ordinary life. I was longing to change those ordinary days. I'm Rysalind Stout, also known as Ryza, just a farmer's daughter and an alchemist. I'm still on my journey today, looking for someone to entrust my future to. Someone who I can tell about all of the thrilling and wonderful stories to, hidden in the boring and ordinary scenes of life.
痛快で素晴らしいものを伝えるためにいつか仰いだ始まり
Picturing that deep blue summer sky I saw at the beginning of that adventure.
心に遠く描きながら